Hi! It's this amazing rainy day in Seattle. I mean, it's like what you would always expect Seattle to be like, because every time you watch in the movies and stuff, Seattle's always like coming down with rain. So yeah, so today is a perfect rainy Seattle day. It's like you always see it, right? So it hasn't rained at all yet since I've been here, so it's pretty nice. It's like, yeah, you can't really hear it, but it's this, it's really a solid rain coming down, and when you're on certain parts of the house, you can hear the water. It's just beautiful. So what I did today is because, yeah, I had this project that I was supposed to do, and this is part of freelance work, I guess, you know, it happens. Was supposed to start today, got a message this morning in my inbox from my email saying, sorry, don't need you anymore, made another plan. So in a way, it's a little bit of a relief, but in another way, it's also like, oh, you know, I was planning for this now. So then what I decided to do is take a car, because there's a car in this garage that I'm allowed to drive at this house sitting gig. So I took the car and I had a GPS so I didn't get lost, because this is very windy roads in the city. I don't usually get lost when I drive. I'm pretty okay with my directions, but some places it's just I just can't. So I now have GPS, so I didn't get lost this time. So what I did then was I drove to this one of these like hobby kind of stores in Seattle. Are they everywhere in the UK? In the US, it's one of those big American arts and crafts kind of stores. So I got some stuff. This is my South African bag. So I thought I'm going to show you what I got. I got a nice drawing book pad so I can do some drawings. And I got some, it's like oil pastels, all different colors. It's like, oh my gosh, I think it's 48 or something, right? Yeah, 48 pieces. So I'm just going to be playing. And I got some charcoal pencils, but not just the black ones, and they're different textures. So some are more softer to blend with, and others are a bit more hard. And I love charcoal. It's just one of my favorites. These are charcoal sticks, so you can see there, and I've got a white one in there as well, which is like, whoo! It's like, it just, you know, like when I play with the charcoal, it's like my whole face goes like full of black things, and my hands and everything just goes completely black. And then this one is compressed chalk. So I really love working with this, and like these colors are also, I don't know if you can see them so well, but they like very earthy colors. I love these kind of colors. To me, they represent where I grew up, Namibia, because the desert there is the Namib Desert, and it's very, it's like orange and red and those kind of colors. It's very earthy colors, right? And the reason why I like chalk is because, see, sometimes I just almost use it as like, what is the word I'm looking for? It's powder. You know, you like grind it, and then it's sprinkling like powder, and then you wipe it down and you mix it with a bit of water. So you can just play like crazy with these things. And then I got, I saw this woman on YouTube once doing something, because I'm completely addicted to YouTube. And I saw her use this stencil with writing on it, and I was like, wow, that is so cool, because it just looks like this old writing. So I found it. I found it at this store. Look, I don't know, you can't see what it says. I can't see what it says, but it's a stencil, right? So I got the brown. I love the brown colors again. So I'm going to just stencil it on lightly onto paper, and then I can work around it and paint over it or smudge things over it. So yeah, so that was what I'm gonna do now that I don't have to be sensible and do my proper writing, freelance, serious stuff. So I'm just gonna play. And I think if I do that, if I start to play and I'm free and I have fun, and then slowly the writing and the words will follow. And then when you look again, then I'm like way into my book. So so that's my plan. I hope it works, and I'm so super excited about this. Yeah, and I have a question for anybody watching these videos. If you want to comment on them, please do. I'd really like to hear what you think. Like, I mean, how do you, if you're a writer or a musician or any kind of creative person, how do you motivate yourself? How do you keep that little spark and fire going so that you just want to create and you want to just do these things? How do you keep that child alive? Because that's what creativity is all about, is that child inside you that you need to nurture her or him, and you need to let that little child run completely free and be selfish. And but like, how do you do that? And sometimes it might, you need to have like responsibilities and balance things, I guess. So it's like, yeah, I would really be intrigued to hear anybody out there. Please respond and tell me how you keep yourself motivated as a creative person. Yeah, as a just gonna show you quickly the outside. Can you see? Oh, let me get up. The bones. It's like very nice and green out there and rainy, and this is beautiful. So yeah, so I'm saying goodbye, and yeah, have a good day.